Hey, I have a secret. Come closer. Closer. You don't have to fry chicken wings. You can actually bake them. I bake my chicken wings every time I host a game night. Trust me, they're so much healthier, tastier, and way less mess. This is your ultimate guide to baked crispy chicken wings. Everyone loves a stack of crispy, juicy, and tender chicken wings. It's even better when it leaves less mess and is healthy without sacrificing any flavor. Our version of baked wings is different from the deep-fried ones. By baking your wings, you aren't eating all that unhealthy excess oil, and you're saving your kitchen from a stinky mess. These baked wings have a special flair, and dare I say they're even better than the fried ones. The secret to crispy baked wings is making sure the skin is absolutely dried out. Once you thaw your wings, make sure they are patted dry with paper towels before applying any dry rubs. If you have time, you can even leave them in the fridge unwrapped for a couple of hours or overnight before baking them. That ensures you have a super dry coating that won't get soggy. When you think about wings, you're probably thinking about two different kinds. The naked wings, which are crispy on the outside and perfect for eating on their own, or the flour-coated wings that stick to sauces nicely. Of course, both of them are great. Since people love to enjoy their wings in so many different ways, we've come up with a basic dry rub to combine with different formulas to make wings that will satisfy any type of wing fanatic. To start, we have created the basic chicken wing dry rub that hits your palate with all the right flavors. When it comes to seasoning all types of meat, nothing beats a dry rub if you want to get an exceptionally textured exterior. Once you have that base, you can then develop two more variations, one with baking powder and another with baking powder and flour. Here you can see the three different kinds of wings. This one is just the basic dry rub. They are well seasoned with a crispy outer layer, perfect for eating them as they are. Those wings are more like your traditional naked fried wings. This one has added baking powder. We don't need to get into the nitty-gritty here, but basically adding baking powder raises the pH of the wings and thus gives it that beautiful extra browning. This is perfect for a variety of dry rub flavors. It creates a crunchier skin and a juicier, more tender meat. The last one is made with baking powder and flour. On top of the crunchier texture and brown color from the baking powder, the added flour creates a thin coating that is ideal to grab onto sauces. So this variation is perfect for when you want to make baked buffalo wings, for example. If you're not a fan of battered wings, you may like these better than deep fried wings. Now that you've mastered the art of coatings for baked wings, you can choose the best formula for the crowd you're serving and for the dishes you're serving alongside the wings. Be sure to keep a jar of this basic rub at home at all times. It will be a lifesaver. There's not much technique to baking wings. That's why they're so easy to make. First, season your wings with the dry rub. Make sure every nook and cranny gets a little bit of the rub. To bake, we find a roasting tray with a roasting rack works best. Lay a piece of aluminum foil at the bottom for an easier cleanup and lay the wings on top of the roasting rack. Of course, you can also bake them on a baking sheet if you don't have a roasting tray, but having the wings on a rack helps with the air circulation and results in a more even bake. Since we want the baked wings to have a similar texture to deep fried wings, we want them to be at a really high temperature. The ideal temperature is 400 degrees Fahrenheit. The baking time may vary depending on the size of your wings. It might take around 30 to 40 minutes. Just make sure you turn your wings after 15 minutes for the optimal results. To bring your chicken wings to the next level, we came up with 5 different flavors that all use the same base dry rub. You probably already have all the ingredients in your pantry. To start, we have the two simplest and most classic flavors, Cajun and lemon pepper. Both of them use a 1-to-1 ratio of the base dry rub and the seasoning mix. Are you feeling a little spicy or more zingy and refreshing? You choose! Next, we have our Italian and Creole mix. Both of them use the basic dry rub plus thyme and pepper flakes. The Italian one has some basil as well to add some sweetness and to bring out those Mediterranean flavors. The Creole mix, on the other hand, has a classic southern flavor with some oregano. Last but not least, we have the Jamaican jerk mix. This one has a little more ingredients, but we promise it is so worth it. The unique Caribbean flavors with nutmeg, cinnamon, and cloves are so good that you will want to make this again and again, I promise. Now, if you're into saucy wings, we also got you covered. The 5 most popular and delicious sauces to toss your wings in are your good old buffalo sauce, a classic honey barbecue sauce, teriyaki sauce if you like tangy and sweet, a trendy and spicy Korean gochujang sauce, and last but not least, a classy Parmesan garlic sauce if you're craving something on the milder side. Store-bought sauces can work great, but if you're looking for some homemade goodness, be sure to check our videos in the future where we talk about how to make homemade sauces. After all that, we hope you're getting hungry. Be sure to try those variations out for your next game night or friends gathering. It only takes 10 minutes to put everything together and it'll bring so much joy to your group. I know that you're getting hungry by now, so get in that kitchen and start baking. Your friends are gonna love these for game night. Let me know which flavor is your flavor, but I'm sure that you're gonna love all of them. See you in the next one.